I would make this into a one-way roundabout, a squidgeabout, yeah, something like that, a parkabout. How about that one? There we go. Welcome everybody to the Architect Paris with me, Biffa. Here we are with a brand new city sculpting game, architectural game. You decide for yourself once you've watched the videos. The developers kindly provided me with a key so I can have a first look. It's available on Steam now. You'll have to check the link to see the price as that's not available to me yet. Here we are in Paris and we have things we can do, things we can build, things we can design and change. We can even, if we wish, put amazingly huge skyscrapers in our city. There we go. Changing from the amazing looking normal Paris architecture to great big parks and humongous skyscrapers and everything in between. So why don't we dive in, see what we can do, and I'll show you how you can actually make things look nice. So it's looking good. I like the way the game looks as well. Looking very, very nice. Lots of traffic around here. No, we're doing okay. Not many roundabouts. We'll see if we can find one. I'm sure there is one or two famous roundabouts that we can pick out in Paris. But what areas can we work in? Well, first of all, if we click this button up here, this will show us what we have to work with at the moment. So we've got District 1 in the middle here, which has got some famous landmarks, of course, the Louvre. All these things listed down here, actually. You can see those for yourself. And we have the option of picking 2 more areas that we can work on ourselves. It tells you over here some information about those. There we go. And what's in them. Oh, take you underground. Okay. Which would be very cool. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let us pick District 21. We're going to click this one up here. We're going to unlock it. There we go. And then we can take a look at it. We get a nice little fly through first of all. This is what it used to look like before Biffa the developer came along and decided to knock it all down and completely change it. So as you may have seen in the trailers, you can individually change parts of a building. You can change huge blocks, plots. We've got modern building, futuristic style looking buildings, all sorts of things that we can do. The roads, we don't build the roads. There is a road map which shows us sort of things that are coming up in the future. I might just very quickly show you that. Oh, this is our plots that we've got to work with. Whereabouts are we? Oh, okay, there we go. So we're over this side of the river from where we were before. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Here we go at the bottom here, roadmap. Let's have a look. So this is what they're planning to bring out. So most of them have more districts, 10 extra designs as we go along. We'll see the designs that we have at the moment. And life simulation is the big thing. Modding and photo mode, block sharing with the community so you can download other people's blocks. Urban planner tool. Be interested to see what that actually includes. And as we said, more districts. So yeah, that's what it is at the moment. So let's dive into our own districts and see what we can do. So here is our district, District 21, as it says in the corner up here, and we can select any of these plots that we wish to monkey with, build in. And I'm thinking, why don't we start off with this plot in the middle here, and I might actually include that one as well when we get to it, and add a little park in here. So if we click on that, and then click over on the side here, that will load up this plot for us. We can take a look at it, we can zoom in, zoom out, all the normal stuff you would expect. Just going to change the light so we get a good look at the light. Very detailed game this. It is absolutely hammering my 2080 Ti. I've actually had to put it on medium graphics. I'm playing in 4K. Whether there's a little bit of optimization that needs to be done there, but it does look very good even on intermediate graphics. So yeah, what are we going to do? Well, we've got some choices here. In this little zone, we have these little tiny plots that we can work with, or we can just do the whole thing. I'd like to turn this whole thing into a park. So I am actually going to delete all the buildings on these different little sections around here. Now, anything you see me do, you can do it on an individual little building size plot like this, or you could do it on the whole thing if you merge all the plots together. So we've actually got quite a few little parks dotted around this thing, so I'm actually going to get rid of those, or little bits of grass and paths and things. There we go. So now we go into this option up here. By the way, if you want to see what the different tooltips are, press F1. You can then hover over these different parts and it will tell you all about them. So this one up here is the plot builder, and this one is the plot editor. Let's go into the plot editor. So we've got all of these plots on here. I want to make all of these plots into one big plot. Now you can draw your own plots you can say I'll have another plot over there and split that plot into two. But I want to merge all of my plots. So I'm going to pick this one, and then it shows you which ones you can merge to. And if I just sort of go around the outside like this, I'll end up getting them all. So let me just quickly do that. And there we go. So you can see how you've got the ability to design things differently. We could have had a park just around the outside, a park just in the middle. You know, we could have done all sorts of things. But for our first one, let's keep it nice and basic. So back to the builder. This is now one big plot, and we want to add a park in. So these are all, this option here is all the buildings. So these are all the buildings that are in the game at the moment. All the parks, all the plazas, everything. But each of these has many design options. They're also split down into these different tabs here. We've got buildings, parks, plazas, and parking lots. And then within each of those, we've got another filter option at the top here, which is whether things are PPP index, people, planet, profit index, whether it's neutral, people, planet, or profit. And then you've also got classic, modern, and contemporary. So mainly that's for the buildings, because once you get into parks, there's only 3 parks. But, you know, it's a good start. So, as we've made this whole plot one big park, we'll click that, and it'll do the whole thing. If we'd only used a couple of these sections, it would have just done those couple of sections. So let's pick a nice one. One that looks quite good. I like the look of that one. So we're going to say, for now, that plot is done. You can undo it. You can start again. You can fiddle around with it a lot more. But we are going to add that one into our district. So now, if we zoom out a bit, there we go. We've got a nice little park in the middle of our district. And that one is opposite. I'm going to leave that one as it is. But that is quite nice. So we can zoom in, take a look around. And as we look around our district, off towards the Eiffel Tower, which you can't touch yet. That's in a district you can't get to. We can have a look at different times of night or day using these options over here. Just go through those. Different types of weather. There we go. And, yep, rain. All sorts of stuff going on there. Well, how about we change up the designs of the building? I'm going to take this little section here just to start us off with a bit of traffic coming through there. Keep on going. I would make this into a one-way roundabout. A squidgeabout. Yeah, something like that. A parkabout. How about that one? There we go. So let's select this little zone. Here we go. So what can we do with this? Well, let's show you what options are available. Let's go back to here. If any of the things have been stuttering, I do apologise. Like I said, it is hammering my graphics card, even though I've put all the graphics down to intermediate. So, yeah, we're going to have to just sort of deal with that. But I am going to delete, again. Actually, I won't delete them all. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's undo that. Yep, I'm going to delete, let's see, just this one here. There we go. So you can show you what I mean by working on just one plot. So we can now select that plot. Let's go back to this one. Yep. And we can put a building in there. So if I select randomly. It's done the whole thing. Reset. There we go. Let's try that again then. I did something wrong there. Let's just take that plot there. Let's select that plot. Let's go back to here. Select that plot. Oh, that's what it was. I hadn't selected just the plot. I'd selected the whole darn thing. So let's do that and try that again. Yeah, there we go. So now we just get it in that little section there rather than the whole thing. But we have a lot of options. We can change this. I mean, we can obviously change it to anything we want. I think that was the one we went for, wasn't it? Oh, look at that. That is quite sleek. It's like oldie-worldy down there with an extension on the top, perhaps. Yeah, just had to put it into 1080p because 4K... I don't know what it is. I don't think it's quite optimized enough. 4K was just 100% in my GPU. Now we're down to like 30%. So we'll go with that for now, just so we get a smoother experience. But it is early access, so, you know, we'll be forgiving. So these two options here, you can change the style of roof up here. So we've got that style, that style, that style, which is quite nice. This style and that style. That's perhaps more in keeping with these, but slightly modern. We can do something like that. And then if we go down here and change... Hang on a sec. There we go. We can change what the top looks like. We can put grass on there, if we so wish. We've got that one there. Oh, yeah, there we go. So some of these have two options, like this one here. So the parapet we could have maybe as that sort of brick, and then inside we could have grass. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? We can change the facade of the building. So this option over here, and we get all of these design choices. So if we look at the windows, let's just zoom in a little bit more. We get all sorts of different designs and options. Look at that. Looking very good, looking very good. And then we can also change how they look. So we've got horizontal and vertical options, different sections sticking out. We can do it this way as well. Let's add one on there, one on there. Yeah, so you can see the options you've got for designing, which is very cool. So let's put that down. Yeah, I actually like it like that. That's fine. And then we can make it as tall as we like. So you go, you can hear the architect with his pen. We'll have 54. No, let's not go that high. So let's go like that. Let's maybe try it 8 floors tall. So it's a little. Actually, no, we're going to go a couple higher. Let's go for 10. So I'm pretending I've come in with some money and we're going to upgrade this block. So we're going to make it better than it was before. So we're going to go with that. So I don't know quite how that's going to work. Whether I can copy that to there. I don't believe there is an option for doing that. So what we're going to have to do is remember which one it was, or like I said before, we could do the whole block in one go. So if we do that, now the whole block is selected and it will just do everything. And we've got a little difference there. Oh, I like that. So it's kept the one I've done, but it's adjusted the rest. That is nifty. I like that. And then we can change the parapet. We can then put grass on the roof. I like that. I like that a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. There we go. Yeah, maybe let's go with that for this little section. Why not? I think that looks quite... and if we go up... Whoa. Oh, no. It's undone my... Darn it. No, council. Can I just undo... Yeah. Oh, it's changed it all back. Darn it. I was hoping I could just undo that one little mistake that I made. But I can't. Shucks. Right, give me a sec. I'll put it back to how it was. There we go. Almost the same as it was before. I'm liking the look of that building. Oh, suddenly maybe perhaps options are coming to your mind. What would you do if you were building in that part of the city? Well, and there we go. Look at that. So now we've got our little building in the corner here by the park. I think that looks reasonably nifty. What do you think? Very nice, very nice. So let's see what else we can do around here. Let's pick another section. Yeah, that's going much easier on my game. It's not... I think what it is when you get the views of all the city like this. It was lagging my game like mad in 4K. But there we go. We'll have to make do with what we can. So, let's grab another plot. Oh, this one is huge. This one, I'm going to take that whole thing. And we're going to try a couple of the little tricks that we've already used. So, I am going to demolish. Let's have a look. That corner piece there, that corner piece there, that corner piece there, those corner pieces there. That's big enough. Yeah, and then if we go back into this one, then I'm going to merge that and that. I'm going to merge that, that and that. That I don't want all over there, so I'm going to draw from there to there. This is the one I want to work on. It might be a case of having to merge plots together. This plot is not available. Oh, yeah, of course. Let's go back into this one. Ah, that's why. Okay. We'll delete that. Then go into here. There we go. Now the plot's available. Let's come back up here again. And then we'll draw. And now we can draw across there. Excellent. Now we can merge that one with that one. And that will just get built in. So we've got these 4 corner plots. Plus a couple of other ones that are available as well. So if we come out of there, and I'm going to select, if I hold shift or control, oh, hold control, you can select more than one plot at once. That is what I want. And then we're going to put, ooh, what shall we put in the corners of those? Let's have a look. I want something really modern. Let's come up here. Okay, we're going to change this one to that one. So real oh, look at that. Futuristic sort of looking. That's interesting. A wave latte, that was called. Whoa! What the heck? Okay. Oh, you can change the height. That is nuts. That is nuts. What about this one? Let's go with this one. Why not? Let's create Asgard, or whatever it's called. Can we come down a couple of... So 3 is the lowest it will go, which I think... Let's have 10. Why not? Can we change the shape of the roof? Yeah, none of those look... That's the one that we want. Looking at that colour in there... Let's have some terracotta tiles in there. I think that looks like it should be like that. And then if we go for this one, it's just going to change the front. It does, but I don't think it's supposed to. Oh, that's put more spikes on. That's changed how the spikes look. That's got like some holes in it. Let's just do that on all of them. Whoa. That is certainly interesting. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. I mean, you could have hours of fun with this, couldn't you? What? Oh, choking on my tea. You just need like the eye of Sauron on the top of there, don't you? Let's get the... there we go. Let's get the rain on it. Put a big eye on the top. And that would just look fantastic, wouldn't it? Oh, that is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Well, there we go. I mean, that gives you an insight into how this game works. So it is basically a nice, relaxing, designing game. If you want to see more, leave a like below. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll come back and do some more designing in some different places. I'm certainly going to be keeping an eye on what this game brings to us in the future. As I said, the Steam link will be in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We have plenty of other city building, city skylines videos on the channel. And I will see you all very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.